Welcome back, everybody, to Paddling Pool. My name is Bio. I'm joined here by Pache, and we are coming at you live with Losers Round 6. No Glaceon Dif versus Komandantes.
Yeah, and these are two teams, but we've seen before. We've seen them earlier. No Glaceon Dif, like despite being seed 20, they got to win a semi-final. One just got put there by O Jackson, who's waiting in grand finals right now. Meanwhile, Comandantes, we saw them on round 2, getting beaten by Wii U Gaming. They've been in losers bracket since, and they've had like quite a long run through losers bracket, but they don't care. They are keeping themselves alive, and they are looking to extend that tournament life that they have.
Yeah, these two teams are really going through it in losers bracket. You know, losers bracket is just such a difficult gauntlet to get through if you lose in winners. That it's honestly really interesting to see how these two teams are still going to fight tooth and nail to make it all the way through to losers finals and have a chance of going up to grand finals. But regardless, it's not going to start on this map. Clan Blitz on Inkblot Art Academy. Komandantes with a pretty interesting composition. I see too many Inkbrush Nouveau players nowadays. While No Glaceon Dif with the brush, and Komandantes with a more traditional double shooter slosher ballpoint composition. Not too much to be said there, but what there is to be said is that No Glaceon Dif is already popping specials, looking for picks. That's a clean pick onto the splatter shot. The Tri-Slosher is playing underneath here with the Tacticooler, and trades with the ballpoint. That is fantastic for them, but it's not going to get too much value if their Inkbrush and their ballpoint don't stay alive. And Comandante is doing a great job of defending here. And
what?
Okay. So, all right, and apparently,
things
one of the teams, pulled out their end the match card, and I guess that just wins them the set. I mean, just saying. But
yeah, if you press these 6 buttons faster than the other team, you win. That's in the rules of a tournament, exactly. I believe. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this set, guys. Thank you for watching.
But yeah, we don't actually know why that happened. There wasn't a DC, at least not from what I saw.
Yeah, we just don't know. So we're gonna wait for our TOs to tell us what's happening for like not sure, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, that was honestly pretty interesting. But also, I did want to mention that, like Splatoon's Manta Maria, Clan Blitz Inkblot is also not another map mode combo that we don't see that often, except for and I'm going to mention it again, Sendukyu. Like I probably only played that map 1 or 2 times in my entire competitive career here in Splatoon 3, but in Sendukyu I've actually played it quite a few times. So yeah, no, I barely saw this map for some reason, but with Sendukyu a lot of people are putting it on the map list, and I'm pretty confused as to why. But
like me and my team, we were having it in scrims and tournaments pretty often. Like it's also a matter of, do you want to practice it? If you want to practice it, you're gonna practice it. Like I think a lot of people are realizing that it's okay to go out of their comfort zone, and that
for sure,
whatever the map mode, you're still playing Splatoon and you're still going to have fun, and there's still something to go. So there will be a replay of this game. Looks like this is going to count as a DC, and there will be a replay of this game. Not sure exactly. Like maybe like sometimes one player can see a DC, but the rest doesn't see it yet, and so that's probably why there was a reset. I don't know, but hey, we are going to go on to Inkblot Art Academy, same comp, and honestly, like that Inkbrush Nouveau, as you were saying, it's a pretty interesting choice. But Inkbrush is going to go down right away, but that's what Inkbrushes are made for. Like they're made to be annoying until you splat them.
Yeah, but komandantes are really showing off that they're getting way more than picks onto the ink brush already on No Glaceon Dif's flat. Get two, already break the barrier, and with that tactical, show no signs of letting up. No Glaceon Dif trying to force them back. They do get a clean pick onto the slosher and force the rest of the team back. That is not going to be a great push for Komandantes, but regardless, it is a pretty good way to open up the match. A lead of 62 is a pretty nice advantage to have this early, not even a minute has elapsed, and they are just not stopping. Their shot flare does go down, but the Inkjet here going to try to get a clean pick onto the brush. They do manage to get it, but that's two down on the side of Komandantes, and No Glaceon Dif actually have a great opportunity to push in here if they can play aggressive enough.
They had the opportunity, but Komandantes is already back into defensive position, and No Glaceon Dif, they used their stamp to get in, and in the end, because of that inkjet, nothing happened as a result of that stamp, even though like several picks were gotten with that stamp. And right now, both teams are just fighting for mid and fighting for the next opportunity to get in.
Yeah,
oh, what?
That might just come with the inkjet.
That's a DC. That's a DC from the brush. That's so sad.
Yeah, but I think that will not be a replay since this is a replay already. So that will actually be No Glaceon Dif, unfortunately playing at a man disadvantage. Very unfortunate. Komandantes already just wasting no time to take advantage of the opportunity. Break the barrier, 2 power clamps in. Lead of 41. Very aggressive. This inkjet going all the way into No Glaceon Dif spawn. It seems that they gave up. Oh, that's unfortunate. The Charizard doesn't seem to be doing anything. But okay, it's not going to give us too much of a show, but it is going to give Komandantes a free win. Just 14 points remaining. They have more than enough plans to knock out. They're going to throw in enough, and that is going to be game 1 going to Komandantes with a pretty clean DC-induced knockout.
Yeah, and wait a second. I thought it was someone on Komandantes' side that DC'd in. I mean, that we set at least in game 1.
Or unless it was.
I guess I don't know that. Anyways, Komandantes takes that game 1 after a DC on the side of Glaceon Dif. They already had the advantage, to be honest. Like they were getting a bit of better plays in that game, but if we manage to get every player on the stage for this game too, I'm sure we'll get something very interesting.
Yeah,
both of these teams seem pretty even with each other until well, one player was not there.
They're going to give it another replay.
No.
Wait,
what?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that counts as okay. So both teams have had their DC. Both teams have used their replay. This is the last time we're watching it, I guess.
Hopefully, and I hope this time we'll actually get an actual match and no interruptions. We're seeing a pretty classic opening, but Komandantes actually opening on the left side. Very interesting. We didn't see that from them before. It doesn't seem to be getting too much value as they do go down. They do lose their shot player and their slosher player, so that is 2 down already on Komandantes. But No Glaceon Dif is not faring too much better as they do lose one of their members, that brush, but they just keep on going. Sungura with that ballpoint inkjet is going to get a ton of value, doing a great job, but they can't quite seem to find a way in. This Komandantes already getting 3 picks. The slosher gets 2. Very great play from them. They managed to stay alive too, which is just icing on the cake, and that is going to be a push to 80 coming up from Komandantes. Not the best thing in the world. You don't quite want to see that, but it is still definitely something better than No Glaceon Dif's push and and the disconnect on the side of No Glaceon Dif strikes again. There will be no more replays.
Let's just end this. Let's just give the points to Komandantes. I think,
I don't. Oh my goodness. Um, and yeah, Comandantes is still. No, Glaceon Dif is actually still definitely doing better than they were last game. They are still trying. They haven't given up quite yet. But Comandantes don't seem to be shaken by that determination at all and keep going for that basket. But they lose their shot player. Now it's a 3v3 on the side of No Glaceon Dif. They are definitely fighting tooth and nail to, for some reason, stay in this. Very interesting play.
Yeah, but right now, Comandantes, they just need to get trades, and if they get picks, like, they get huge advantage. And right now they're going to reopen the basket. They don't care that they're just like die scoring points. That game is theirs right now, and Sengura trying to maintain things is going to get picked up by Bazooka. It's just the Tri-Slasher right now. The Tri-Slasher is getting picked to Emil back into the defense. That's right now, Comandantes. They're just scoring. They can keep the basket open. The Zap is coming with even more clams. Is that, yeah, that's not enough to end it, but they like Coma back with the ball point. Now they have enough clams. Well, they almost have enough clams to end this game. And just one more clams, and this will be the end of it. Please, I want to go to a different map now.
Okay.
Put us in a different map. Come on, please. It's not
now,
going to work.
Now it is 1-0 Comandantes over No Glaceon Dif. And hopefully we don't see any gentleman's rule. Please, no. I don't even think it's allowed. So, hopefully, or almost certainly, we will be going to the next match, Zones on Manta.
Okay, I'm going to watch like info text where we get the infos, because I can bet we're going to go to back to Inkblot clams. Like, it's going to come there. They're going to do it.
No. This time I don't think so. I think
the world is Inkblot clams now. It's all life bio. We're gonna stay there for 2 more hours.
Wait, so it's all Inkblot clam? Inkblot clam?
No, they just
always has been. But
they changed.
Finally,
it's Manta Zones. We're going there.
It's going to be finally. Actually, we're going to be seeing this map for the second time, thanks to since we already saw Ora Jackson and Exorcism play it. So finally, Splat Zones on Manta Maria is going to be our next map. About time.
Yeah, and like tell players to take the time to reset their routers if need be. Like this is going to be a painful one, but honestly, I can't wait to watch Glaceon Dif finding themselves to stay in the lobby, score some points, and get the comeback. Like, it's still possible. When they had 4 players on the ground, they were putting up a good fight. They were able to do it, and like a different map, different mode. You can do it, guys. It's just please don't disconnect. Like, at this point, you can't blame Nintendo. Your internet is bad.
Yeah, we've had 2 disconnects and then an unfortunate game, and so I mean, honestly, if you had disconnected, it's on you. There's just no way you can keep blaming Nintendo for this. But hopefully, we will get to see these 2 teams shine and not be plagued by connection issues. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm. And it's battle time. Let's see how these teams adapt. I mean, we can expect a few comp changes that we haven't seen so far. And it looks like No Glaceon Dif is going to stick with Inkbrush Nouveau, even though it's not Clan Blitz. I'm not so sure about that. I guess Tato must be like one trick. But here we are, and let's see what happens here. And we see a Wiper Deco coming on the side of Komandantes. On such a big map, having beacons is so good.
But I'm also interested in the fact that Sengura, normally a backline player, is actually going to be switching onto the Splash-O-Matic. Pretty interesting choice to be going backless on a map like this. And it actually doesn't seem to be working, as Komandante actually get quite a few picks and secure zone once again. Those missiles are coming in handy, as The Wiper Deco pops them, but they don't see the brush behind them.
Yeah.
But it's only a trade, and No Glaceon Dif is still 2 members down. The Zat did just respawn, but they're still going to be out of the action for a little bit. The Wiper, being very aggressive, overextends a little bit in my opinion. And now, and also the Slosh on the side of komandantes goes down. This is the opportunity that No Glaceon Dif has been waiting for. Sangura pops the Crab Tank, tries to get some value, and they do. Guess one. They help with the second, but the Wiper Deco sneaks behind. They need to be careful of those beacons and actually lives with that tactic cooler. Though they have a Wiper Deco behind them farming missiles. Yep. They have missiles again, and komandantes now have No Glaceon Dif surrounded from all angles.
Yeah, but with trade after trade after trade and no backline, the team that has the beacons has such the upper hand. And look at that, komandantes, they were still near the zone all this time. They were never fully out, and No Glaceon Dif had to fight for every point that they made there. komandantes, they're back in, they applied penalty, and now they're getting rid of their own. And right now, No Glaceon Dif, they need a very, very good push that would allow them to really not only push komandantes out, but also to get rid of those beacons that allow komandantes to get back in.
Yeah, but again, they need to deal with this Wiper Deco that keeps sneaking behind them. They're always there, and they're doing quite a bit of value. They do end up getting picked by the Splash-O-Matic on the side of No Glaceon Dif, but komandantes still going strong. They use the amount of distraction and the amount of time that the Wiper Deco bought to get some clean picks into that Trizuka coming out from komandantes, getting a good pick onto No Glaceon Dif. The shot does overextend though. They are going to come back thanks to Cooler? No, they will not actually, never mind. But it is still going to be kind of difficult for them. But just as I say that, the Wiper gets another set of picks, and honestly, komandantes just seem to be everywhere all at once, and No Glaceon Dif really trying to make something happen.
Yeah, and that's another trade between the hammer on the missiles. But komandantes are just 18 points away from getting that KO, and No Glaceon Dif are just struggling to get near the zone right now. They are just looking to respawn, and that Tri-Strike is not going to be enough to even stop one of the zones. It's going to be a KO, and game 2 going for komandantes, and komandantes finally, without a disconnect, are going to advance onto losers semis.
Yeah, they are going to be going, like you said, to losers finals, and they are going to be met with we actually don't know yet. It is either going to be Umkerung or the winner of losers round 5. One side of losers bracket is still a little bit behind, but yeah, regardless, congratulations to komandantes for getting one set further into losers bracket, and therefore one set closer to possibly breaking back into winners bracket for that grand finals. But yeah, we are going to be going on a short break to prepare whichever next set we are going to be streaming to all of you. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll be right back.